จะนอนตานะมองบนตอนนี้กีบยัดตะไคร้ตะพลือเอาหายเจ้าจมหยับเมนเกียบเหี้ยวซองได้ตัวไงเรียเจ๊ขมาจับเตียไอ้ใจซอง
When I arrived in 2003, there were weaknesses all over the place. I mean, there's the level of the skill set in the film TV industry was, I had no idea it was going to be that low. A lot of my early stuff was taken up with just basic training. But now I look back, that was great investment because now we've got a really smart team.
Difficult in Cambodia. It's not like your country authority or United States. We got a big budget. Cambodia very small. Yeah, sometimes we need money. You know, we can work for NGO like educational program. You know, like birth control or HIV. But it seemed to me boring. You know, but I want to make a romantic comedy action movie. This is fun. You know.
When I studied in high school, my family standard is so low, very low, and I don't even dream of continuing my bachelor degree or even come to Phnom Penh because I am a provincial boy.
We don't have the school or university for the teach about the film, how to make a good film. So right now we just learn from the person that he know before. As the experience before, they can tell how to do it. We just follow.
One thing Cambodia is not short of. It is not short of fine actors. It's in the Cambodian soul. It's something I discovered. I've been in television drama for many, many years in the UK and worked with many actors. And within just a few weeks of arriving here and doing my first show, which was a commissioned BBC show, I realised that Cambodians, for some inexplicable reason, have got, I think, innate acting talent within them. Maybe it's something to do with the, their Buddhism or keeping quite close, keeping their emotions in their everyday contact with each other. You don't often see Cambodian expressing themselves very loudly in the street, but as soon as you put a camera on them, all that, perhaps that inner tension, everything that they're feeling can come out. A good film or a good drama, the most important thing is absolutely right at the top of the list is funny enough not writing but is story. What is the story that you're telling? And a story is not the same as script writing. It's saying, here are your characters. What happens to character A by the end of the movie or the series? Character A there. What happens to character B? What is the journey? That is, if you like, the skeleton, the story. And you have to find a story with these characters, with twists and turns, highs and lows, throughout, to make it interesting to the audience. If you haven't got a good story, however well it's written, however funny the lines are, however good the acting are, you can reckon your movie is not going to be a success. Story first.
Smay, napa mak bong, mẹ khơi kê chẳng?
Ăn miên này.
Hồi nãy tôi gặp hai nó lấy nè, hồi nãy mình đừng ấy vậy.
Nhưng miên cô này.
Chẳng bong chui tray off không?
Tại vì chỉ còn bọc bong.
Storylining is a very skilled job, and in America, on the top US channels, storyliners are probably the second highest paid people after the actors, and so they should be. Hasn't quite happened in the UK that much. It should do, in my opinion. If you get a good storyliner, they're worth their weight in gold. Now, we're trying to train Cambodians within our staff to learn how to storyline, and we've got one or two who are coming up.
My name is Khmer Rouge, and I work here for many years. till I forgot. Maybe I can say that I work here from I young till I old now. And now I am a writer in Khmer. But before I work as a continuity.
What we do here is we take our story structure and we hand it over to the Cambodian staff so they can fill in the local cultural details. Now they are different, there's absolutely no doubt about it. I mean, it's completely different. The respect that young people have towards their grandparents, for example, if you started putting that sort of, let's say, angry scene between an 18-year-old and an 80-year-old in a Cambodian drama, you'd have to justify it very strongly for it to be acceptable to the Cambodian audience.
គិតទៅជីវិតមនុស្សយើងមិនទៀងទាត់មែនម៉ារឌីគេសំតែរឹងមាំជាងពួកយើងឥឡូវគេទៅចោលពួកយើងបាត់ប្រហែលជាគេមានការឈឺចាប់និងមានការលំបាកច្រើនជាងពួកយើងនៅក្នុងរបបប៉ុលពតពួកអានោះគេណាគេស្លាប់ទៅគ្មានកូនចៅធ្វើបុណ្យនឹងគេម៉ារឌីសូមញាណខណ្ឌឯងទៅកាន់សុគតិភពចុះ
In this street here, as you can probably see, it's the most fun street in Cambodia in a way, and has lots of very attractive people walking up and down, young people who've got their mobile phones and their smart motorbikes. And I think, you know, how different things were 35 years ago, and what must their grandparents feel when they see them with their funny hairstyles and their sneakers and their mobile phones. And what are their grandparents thinking? They went, you know, at their age they were working in the fields without hats and being beaten and executed.